Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. We're here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're on 2nd Avenue. And let's take a look at this fire escape. You need a couple things in order to write one of two violations. First violation, which is the easiest to write, is deterioration. Does it have more rust than paint? And obviously this fire escape has enough to write just a deterioration violation. And when you write the violation, you write it as repair, paint, and load test the fire escape. That automatically triggers a request from the owner who gets a violation as, what do you mean repair, paint, and test? And the inspector will then say, well, you need to get a professional evaluation by a structural engineer. And that evaluation will then tell us if all you need is a paint job, because we feel you have some structural issues. But let's say the owner, before he gets this building inspected, has somebody come on here and just slap a quick paint job on this thing very quickly before he has his fire inspection. What other things could be wrong with this fire escape that you could write what's called a structural repair requirement? Let's see if we can see such things. First of all, any fire escape that has original square bolts is an indication that this fire escape has never been repaired. So these bolts are 50, 75 plus years old. So that means it's never been refurbished. When you look up and you see treads that are not very tight against the stringer, which these are not, and they all have bulges or 1/8, 1/4, or 3/8 growth of rust inside the connection, that's enough to write a violation. If the supports and the weights in the back are not properly bolted, that's a violation. When you look up at the connection, this pivot arm that holds this entire unit, that's not the proper connection. It needs to be anchored through the building and or have epoxy bolts. Those are expansion bolts. And it's been bent. This unit's bent. The pivot arm is bent. You can see a definite bend in it, so that's improper. The connections to the railings, you can see the connection snap. So there's enough evidence here that structurally this fire escape is not in good condition. Let's take a look down here. You can see also lots of rusty tears coming from the connections into the wall, indicating that there's water penetration into the building. So all of them have rust coming out of the bottoms, you see? That's enough to basically question whether the integrity of the fire escape into the building is good. Some of the treads are bent from damage of snow or damage of things coming in and out of these doors. We have glass up on the platform, meaning some window broke and they never cleaned it. So that glass can fall down onto this sidewalk. So there's enough to write both violations on this one. The only one you need in order to trigger a violation is the deterioration, but there's plenty of structural problems with this fire escape. If you have any questions on this fire escape or any other fire escape video that you've seen, give Fire Escape engineers a call. We'll give you further instructions on what's wrong with a particular fire escape. 866-649-0333. As always, if you want more videos to watch to train yourself on what to look for on fire escape inspections, go to YouTube video and type in Fire Escape Inspector, Fire Escape Inspections, Fire Escape Seminars, and a lot of these videos are right there for you to watch throughout the country of fire escapes we've done, not only here in Nashville but in other cities. As always, we always offer a free consultation and implementation of a fire escape awareness program in your city that include free documentation such as industry standard fire escape confidence tests, fire escape tags, fire escape's load criteria, and fire escape repair procedures so that vendors know exactly what to do on this. FireEscapeEngineers.com, 866-649-0333.